Marvel Studios and Marvel will never fully own the Incredible Hulk. This has been a video that I have been wanting to make for quite a long time because there's so much misconception online and so many false reports from insiders and scoopers that don't know what they're talking about. But if you just look at very public records, you would be able to figure out why this is the scenario. So I'm gonna lay out everything in this one video for you guys so you understand how it's almost near impossible for Marvel and Marvel Studios to own the Hulk and make the Incredible Hulk 2. Okay, so I really need to lay out a lot of stuff here for you guys to understand what's going on. So this video is going to be broken up in multiple sections and pieces so you guys really understand, and by the time this video is done, have a comprehensive understanding of the whole situation in regards to the Hulk rights, Universal's claim on Marvel, contracts, and everything. And as I said, this is something I wanted to make for quite a long time. I even teased this forever ago, and nobody else seems to want to talk about this because I guess grifting is a lot easier than just telling people the truth, or maybe they just don't know because they're making up scoops. But here's the facts. Universal owns the Hulk film rights. Everybody knows this. They got their hands onto them, and the first result of this was Ang Lee's Hulk, which came out in 2003, and at a budget of about $140 million, made $245 million, and it wasn't really a success with critics, fans, or the box office. Universal wanted to hang on to those rights, so they started development of a Hulk sequel, which then morphed into The Incredible Hulk, a reboot. This was, of course, with the partnership of Marvel Studios, as Universal was running out of time, and Marvel said, hey, how about you make this part of our universe, you distribute it, we'll co-fund it, and then you hang on to your piece of the Hulk and the film rights, and we get the Hulk in the MCU for side projects. A deal was made, contract was signed, and well, Hulk is in the MCU. The Incredible Hulk was also a box office flop, and a flop with critics and with fans at the time, but now it's considered a instant classic, just like Ang Lee's Hulk. But people miss a lot of details in regards to the Hulk situation, which is the fact that, yes, Universal owns the Hulk film rights, but Universal owns Marvel's rights as well, including Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, and others. Now, I can already hear you typing out an angry comment about how they don't own Marvel. Disney owns Marvel. And yes, you're right, but also you are factually wrong. And what we need to do here for me to tell you how Universal owns Marvel and why they will always own the Hulk, we need to go back to the 90s. So back when Marvel was desperate for any cash influx, they of course were selling rights left and right. Fantastic Four, the X-Men, Hulk, Spider-Man, Thor, Captain America, licenses for action figures, licenses for theme parks, which is the key to this whole story, which is why I keep telling you guys, stop listening to scoopers that don't know what they're talking about. Because have you guys ever looked at Universal's Marvel, aka the Marvel Superhero Island at Universal, which was built in May of 1999, and that's when it launched? Take notice of Spider-Man right here, okay? Now take notice of some of the other things they have here, like the Fantastic Four. Trust me, this is going places, right? They also have Captain America walking around, okay? That's also very interesting. But they also have the Hulk roller coaster, and none of these things have been reworked or changed since 1999. Now, this is the key piece of detail. So what happened was, when this contract was signed, they could build this theme park in Florida, and they had a year to build one over on the West Coast. They did not expand, so now you have it down in Florida. Okay, fine. But in the contract was some fine print. Marvel still gets profits from everything here. And Universal owns everything that is in this theme park, but they are not allowed to expand it and or change it. So, in the last almost 30 years, or 25 plus, ever since it went up, the Hulk ride has been changed, aka swap out parts, but nothing has ever changed. AKA, it's still the same ride. Every attraction is still the same. Everything looks like it's stuck in the 90s because it has to be because of their contract. And you know what else this affects? Marvel and Disney. Do you know why there is no Fantastic Four campus or Baxter building at any Disney parks? Do you know why there's no Hulk or Spider-Man Daily Bugle? Because Universal owns it, because it's in their contract, along with aspects of Namor as well, which they still hold on to, hence the Namor movie problem. So now we're talking about the Hulk once again, and why the Hulk will always be stuck at Universal. I'm going to explain it as crystal clear in the next section, because it's really important for everybody to understand this, because it all ties back to this theme park. So now you should understand what's going on. The Universal Park is stuck in the 90s with Marvel, and they will never change. The merchandise there has not changed. It's the same thing it's always been, and it's always going to be. And if Universal was to change it, that officially nullifies their contract and everything they signed, which also affects the rights to everything they have there, from Captain America to Fantastic Four to Spider-Man to Hulk to the rides to all of their character rights. So this park has to remain a time capsule, and Marvel still gets a small percentage of its profits. We don't know what they are. They were rumored to be 2% at one point. There's some numbers out there that can't be confirmed. They're probably around there or slightly lower. Whatever the case is, Universal will own them forever, unless Disney goes out there and buys them. But also, we know that Universal won't budge. Just like how Disney desperately wants to do something with Simpsons, but they can't, because Universal also has the same deal with The Simpsons. So the reason you can't get a Hulk film from Marvel is because they have to talk to Universal. Universal, if they make a Hulk film, would have to then distribute it to Universal, but proceeds and the acknowledgement of it would be split with Marvel. So Marvel benefits more than them, and nobody wants to budge because then they admit defeat. So hopefully this video has explained to you from start to finish exactly why Marvel and Disney will never own the Hulk unless there is something that happens that alters the deal of the original contract, which Universal is making sure they don't. Now, of course, after I state this, I know that there's scoopers out there that watch these videos, because I've planted fake scoops that I've heard that they've tweeted, and I just laugh at them because I made up a couple things. I guarantee you a couple of them are going to say there's new info, and they're going to squawk exactly what I told you, because what I'm telling you is fact. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will. And if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.